Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Hemanshu Vyas, and in today's video I'm excited to show you one of my latest products, a complete license server system designed to manage unlimited client websites in a secure and scalable way. If you are building SaaS products, CMS platforms, themes, plugins or client-based software, this system is built exactly for that use case. What problem this solves? One of the biggest challenges when selling software or web products is control. Who is using your product? On how many websites? Is the license valid, expired or abused? This license server system solves all of that by giving you full ownership and control over how your product is activated, used and managed across client websites. Let me explain the core idea first. Every website that uses your product gets a unique license key. That license key is connected to your central license server. When a website loads, it validates the license key, confirms the domain, checks license status, verifies expiry limits and permissions. If everything is valid, the website works normally. If not, access is restricted automatically. No manual checks, no guessing. Everything is enforced by the system. Its system is perfect for SaaS platforms, CMS products, WordPress alternatives, plugins and themes, white label client websites, subscription-based web services. Basically, if you sell software or managed websites, this system fits. Why I built it this way? I built this license server to be lightweight, fast, developer-friendly, fully self-hosted, no third-party dependency. You own the server, you own the data, you control the business logic. No monthly fees, no lock-in. Security was a top priority while building this system, and honestly, it had to be. This is a license server. It stores, validates, manages, edits, suspends, renews, and controls license keys for multiple client websites. If this server is compromised, everything is compromised. So from day one, the design philosophy was simple. Protect the data first. Everything else comes second. That's why this system is protected by a 10-layer security architecture, built specifically to defend against bots, brute force attacks, credential stuffing, and unauthorized access. Let me walk you through it. Layer 1. IP whitelist check. The first layer is IP whitelisting. This can be enabled or disabled directly from the admin panel. When enabled, only approved IP addresses can access the system. Whitelisted IPs bypass all security checks, are trusted instantly, can be added automatically after successful secret verification, or manually managed from the dashboard. This is perfect for internal teams or trusted environments. Layer 2. IP blacklist check. The second layer blocks known threats. If an IP shows suspicious behavior, it's automatically blacklisted, banned for 30 days. The system returns a 404 error, making the page appear non-existent. Each ban stores IP address, ban date, expiry date, reason, attempt count. Admins can also manually unban IPs when needed. Layer 3. Country-based blocking, geo-IP. Next is country-level access control. This layer allows blocking or allowing specific countries, multi-select country rules, optional enable-disable. Whitelisted IPs bypass this check completely. Blocked countries receive a 404 response, not an access denied message, which adds an extra layer of stealth. Geo detection is powered by the MaxMind GeoLite 2 database, which updates automatically. Layer 4. First page secret verification. Before even reaching the main login, there's a secret verification page. This page includes invisible honeypot fields to trap bots, fake visible fields to mislead automated scripts, smart JavaScript detection for autofill behavior, rate limiting on failed attempts. Bots usually fail here. humans pass through without friction. Layer 5, Main Admin Login Multi-Field Match. This is not a standard username password login. To authenticate, 4 fields must match exactly. Username 1, username 2, password, email address. If even one value is wrong, access is denied. This dramatically reduces credential-based attacks. If the device is new, additional verification is required. Layer 9, Email-based 2FA New Devices. For unknown devices, email-based two-factor authentication is triggered. A 6-digit code is sent to the registered email. Code expires in 10 minutes. Maximum 3 attempts allowed. After 3 failures, 30-minute lockout. Trusted devices are remembered for 30 days. This ensures only verified users gain access. Layer 10, Session Security. Next comes Google reCAPTCHA v3 running invisibly in the background. It assigns a risk score between 0.0 and 1.0. Any score below 0.5 is treated as a bot. Low score requests are silently blocked. No pop-ups, no user interruption. Layer 7, Advanced Honeypot Protection. This layer adds additional invisible honeypot fields directly on the login form. If a bot fills even one, the IP is silently blacklisted. A 30-day ban is applied. No warning is shown to the attacker. They don't even know they have been blocked. Layer 8, Device Fingerprinting. Once credentials pass, the system checks the device fingerprint. This includes browser canvas data, WebGL, installed fonts, plugins, screen resolution, IP address, user agent. If the device is recognized, login proceeds instantly. Finally, session security protects everything after login. This includes 3-hour idle timeout, sessions bound to IP and user agent, secure HTTP only, same site cookies, CSRF tokens on all forms. Session ID regeneration on login. Even if a session token leaks, it becomes useless. Security closing, confidence, not hype. This 10-layer security system wasn't built for show. It was built to protect client data, license keys, revenue, business continuity. Everything runs quietly in the background without affecting legitimate users, but aggressively blocks anything suspicious. That's how a license server should be built. I'll show you how the login flow works for my license server system, and more importantly, why this is truly enterprise level security. This is not a basic username password login. This system protects license keys, client data, and business critical infrastructure, so security is taken extremely seriously. Let's walk through it step by step. This is the first layer of access, security verification. Before you even reach the main admin login, the system requires identity validation. Here, the user must enter full name, email address, username, password, a private access code. All fields must match exactly. This step alone blocks credential stuffing, automated attacks, leaked password attempts, random brute force logins. If anything is incorrect, access stops here. This is intentional. Most attackers never get past this screen. If the first verification passes, you are taken to the main admin login screen. This is the CraftWeb Hub admin license management system. Here the system validates primary username, secondary username, password, email address. All 4 must be correct. Not 1, not 2, all 4. On top of that, Google reCAPTCHA is active. Bot behavior is silently detected. Suspicious activity is blocked without alerts. At this stage, the system already knows your IP, your browser, your device signature, your behavior pattern. If everything checks out, only then does it proceed. Now comes email verification 2FA. A 6-digit verification code is sent to the registered email address. This step is triggered especially when a new device is detected, a new browser is used, location changes, or additional confirmation is required. The code is valid for a limited time, has limited attempts, logs the session after repeated failures. This ensures that even if credentials are compromised, access is still impossible without email ownership. Here you can see the actual security email. It clearly shows the verification code, login location, IP address, time, and device details. If this wasn't you, the instructions are clear. Do nothing. Do not share the code. Your account remains protected. This level of transparency builds trust and keeps the admin fully informed. Why this is enterprise level security? Let me be very clear here. This login system is multi-step, behavior aware, device aware, email verified, bot resistant. This is the same security philosophy used in financial systems, SaaS platforms, and enterprise dashboards. Breaking into this system is not just difficult, it's practically impossible without full identity ownership. And all of this happens without hurting the user experience. This is how a license server should be protected. Because when you're managing unlimited client websites, license keys, subscription access, revenue critical systems, security is not optional, it's the foundation. The login and verification process is completed, you are taken directly to the admin dashboard. And the very first thing you will notice here is this: security comes first, always. Top bar and session awareness. At the top of the dashboard, the system clearly shows secure session information. You can see the active IP address, device and browser details, session expiry time. This ensures full awareness of who is logged in, from where and on which device at all times. Security status overview. Just below that, you will see the security status panel. This gives a live snapshot of the entire security posture of the license server. Here, you can instantly confirm whether critical protections are enabled: IP whitelisting, country-based blocking, two-factor authentication, Google reCAPTCHA honeypot protection, rate limiting. Nothing is assumed. Everything is visible and verifiable. Quick security actions. Next, we have quick actions. This is where real control happens. From here, I can instantly open security settings, manage allowed and blocked IPs, configure country access rules, review detailed access logs, manage trusted devices, view and terminate active sessions. This means security decisions can be made in real time without touching code. Security metrics and logs. Below that, you will see live security metrics. These show total access logs recorded, whitelisted IPs, blacklisted IPs, trusted devices currently allowed. And just under that, the recent access logs section. Every login attempt, verification step, success, failure, or block is logged with timestamp, IP address, country, event type, status. This level of logging is critical for audits, investigations, and compliance. Security Control Center, Centralized Authority. Together, all of these sections form what I call the Security Control Center. From this single dashboard, I have full authority to decide who can access the license server, from which country, on which device, and under what conditions. This isn't reactive security. This is proactive, preventative, and controlled security. License Manager section. Now once security is fully verified and monitored, we move to the core business logic. On the top right corner, you will see the License Manager button. Clicking this takes us to the CraftWeb Hub License Manager. License Management Secure by Design. This is where all license related operations are handled. From this section, I can add new client websites, assign and generate unique license keys, activate or suspend licenses instantly, renew licenses and manage expiry dates, monitor license integrity and status. Every single license action is logged, tracked, and tied back to the security system. This ensures that licenses cannot be manipulated without visibility or traceability. Why this matters? Our close. The key idea here is simple. License management is not separate from security. It is protected by it. That's how you build systems that are trusted, scalable, and ready for real-world production use. This is the CraftWeb Hub License Management System, a secure, scalable, enterprise-grade license server built from scratch. If you are building serious products, this is the level of infrastructure you need behind them. This platform is built for real production use, not demos. It's designed for SaaS products, premium CMS systems, agency-level client management, high-value license protection. Everything from UI to backend logic is engineered with security, scalability, and control in mind. Now that we have seen the security control center, let's move deeper into the system. This is where client licenses are actually managed and protected. Top section, License Manager Environment. This screen is a CraftWeb Hub License Manager. At the top, you can see quick access tools like Add Client, Client Support Page, Manager Notifications, Client Package Manager, Deleted Clients. These are all operational tools, but notice something important. They all sit inside a secured environment, protected by the same security layers we saw earlier. Nothing here is exposed publicly. Security Alerts Panel Live Monitoring. Just below that, we have the Security Alerts Panel. This section continuously monitors files scanned, total security scans, threats found, severity levels, critical, high, medium. Even when there are zero threats, this panel remains active. Why? Because security is not reactive, it's always watching. This gives instant visibility into the health of the entire license ecosystem. Client's Security Dashboard. Next, this section is extremely important, the Client's Security Dashboard. Here, you can scan client servers for threats, monitor file integrity, detect tampering attempts, review client-side security activity logs. This ensures that licensed websites are not modified, cloned, or abused. If anything unusual happens on a client's server, it's detected and logged here. Client Support Tickets Overview. Below that, you'll see the Client Support Tickets section. This gives a clear snapshot of total tickets, open issues, tickets in progress, awaiting responses, resolved and closed tickets. This helps manage real clients at scale without chaos. Everything is structured, tracked, and transparent. Client's Dashboard Business Control. Now we reach the Client's Dashboard, which shows the business side of licensing. Here you can instantly see total clients, active licenses, suspended licenses, licenses expiring soon, deleted clients. This gives a high-level business overview in seconds. No spreadsheets, no guessing. Search, filters, and bulk actions. Just below that, you will see powerful management tools. From here, I can search clients by domain, email, or phone, filter by license status, filter by expiry date, reset integrity checks in bulk, export client data to Excel, add new clients instantly. This is built for real operations, not demos. Client license table, core system. And finally, this is the most critical section, the license table. For each client, you can see client ID, domain and contact details, unique license key, license status, expiry date, last activity, integrity status. Every license is unique, trackable, time-bound, and tied to a specific client and domain. Actions per client. On the right side, you'll notice action buttons for each client. From here, I can view client details, edit licenses, reset integrity, suspend or delete access, and every action is logged, auditable, and protected by permissions. There is no silent change in this system. Why this matters? Strong close. This dashboard is not just about licenses. It's about control, visibility, security, scalability. This is how you manage hundreds or thousands of client websites without losing control or risking abuse. Everything is centralized, everything is protected, everything is logged. That's how a real license management system should work. Alright, now let's get back to the license manager section. This is where the system moves beyond security and into real operational control. Add client, simple but powerful. First we have add client. From here I can onboard a new client in just a few steps. I enter client domain name, client or business name, license expiration date, primary and secondary contact email, optional phone number, optional address details. Nothing extra, nothing forced. Once the client is created, a license key is generated. The client is linked to the security system. License validity is tracked automatically. This makes onboarding fast, clean, and scalable. Client Support Center, built-in ticket system. Next we have client support. This is a complete internal support ticket system. Here I can view all tickets raised by clients, see ticket status clearly, open, in progress, awaiting reply, resolved, closed. Identify high priority tickets instantly. Respond directly from the dashboard, track conversation history per client. I can also generate a new ticket manually, assign or manage agents, use reply templates for faster responses. Everything is centralized, no emails, no external tools, no confusion. Page Manager, control client website pages. Next is Page Manager. This allows me to manage pages inside the client's admin panel. From here, I can create new pages, edit existing pages, assign templates like product pages, offer pages, policy pages, control page URLs, enable or disable pages instantly. For example, privacy policy, terms and conditions, offer pages, software or product pages. All pages are managed visually. Again, no hard coding. Footer Manager, easy global updates. Inside the same section, we have Footer Manager. This allows me to control footer content across the client website, update links, text and structure, manage policy links easily. This is especially useful when legal text needs updating, new pages are added, global footer changes are required. One change applied everywhere. What you are seeing here is not just a license system. It's a complete client management platform. From licensing, security, support, content management, maintenance, everything works together inside one system. No plugins, no third-party dependencies, no monthly chaos. This is how you manage clients at scale. One dashboard, full control. Built for real businesses, not just projects. Alright, now let's move to the notification manager. This is a powerful communication system built directly into the license server, so important messages reach clients instantly without email dependency. Notification manager overview. This page is designed to send critical, timely, and contextual notifications directly to the client admin panel. At the top, you can see rate limit protection, navigation for templates, history, analytics, groups, scheduling, and settings. Everything is structured and controlled. Quick templates, speed without repetition. On the left side, you will see quick templates. Currently, I have created 8 ready-to-use templates including license renewal reminder, payment received, system maintenance, security alerts, new feature announcements, account suspension, upgrade availability, customer feedback. These templates save time and ensure consistent messaging. You can use any template instantly, edit it before sending, or create unlimited new templates. There is no limit on how many templates you can create. Select recipients, full control. Next comes select recipients. Here I can select all clients, filter only active clients, target expiring licenses, filter by groups, or manually choose specific client websites. Each client entry shows license status, days remaining, active or expiring state. This allows precise targeting, not mass spam. Notification content fully customizable. Now let's move to notification content. From here, I can define notification type, success, warning, info, critical, priority level, icon, title, rich text message content. I can also attach files, PDF, doc, XLS, zip up to 5 MB, add an action URL, add a call to action button, set optional expiry dates, assign the notification to a group. This is ideal for payment confirmations, legal notices, security alerts, upgrade offers, system updates. Advanced options, smart delivery. At the bottom we have advanced options. From here I can control whether the notification is dismissible, show it as a banner at the top, send the same notification via email, automatically resend if unread after X hours. This ensures important messages are not ignored. Once everything is ready, I simply click Send Notification. Templates Manager Centralized Control. Now let's move to the template section. Here you can see all created templates in one place. Each template shows type, info, warning, critical, priority, title, message preview, whether it's dismissible or has actions. From here I can use a template instantly, edit it or delete it. This makes notification management fast, clean and scalable. This is not a basic alert system. This is an enterprise-grade notification engine built for SaaS platforms, license-based systems, client communication at scale. Messages reach clients inside their admin panel, which means higher visibility, faster response, better control, no plugins, no third-party tools, no email-only dependency. This ensures clients never miss what matters. Direct communication built into the system. Important messages delivered with certainty. Alright, now let's move to the Client Package Manager. This is one of the most critical parts of the entire system. What is the Client Package Manager? This module is responsible for creating the installation package that goes to the client server. Instead of giving raw source code or using any third-party installer, everything is handled inside my own license server. No external tools, no third-party dependencies, full control. File Manager, Package Files. First, you will see the File Manager. Here, I can upload all required files that will be included in the client installation package. As you can see right now, the package contains 7 essential files. These include setup files, loaders, configuration files, and security handlers. Each file is clearly listed with size and last modified time. I can upload new files, replace files, or remove files at any time. This gives full flexibility to update client packages without rebuilding everything. Encryption handler, protecting the source code. Now let's switch to the encryption handler. This is where source code protection happens. Here I upload raw PHP source files that need to be protected. Once uploaded, the files are encrypted using AES 256 encryption. Each file is license bound. Each file is domain bound. That means the code only works for the licensed domain. It cannot be copied to another server. It cannot run without a valid license. Automatic package generation. After encryption, encrypted files are automatically placed into the deployment package. The loader is updated automatically. The package structure is generated without manual work. There is no hard coding involved in this process. Everything is automated and repeatable. Self-destruct after installation, very important. One important security feature, after the client installs the package on their server, the setup package automatically deletes itself. No installer files remain on the client server. No reusable installation scripts are left behind. This prevents reinstallation abuse, reverse engineering, file reuse on other domains. Deleted clients management, soft delete plus permanent control. Alright, now let me show you how deleted clients are handled inside the system. Whenever I delete a client, the data is not removed instantly. Instead, the client is moved into this deleted client section. Here I get complete visibility, including client ID, domain and contact details, license key, deleted date and time, and exactly who deleted the client. From here, I have two powerful options. First, I can restore the client instantly. That means the license, client data, and access can be brought back without any data loss. Second, if I want to completely remove the client, I can choose permanent delete. This action wipes everything securely from the system. So this is not a risky delete process. It's a controlled, audit-friendly, enterprise-level deletion flow. Update utility, push updates to unlimited clients. Now let's move to one of the most powerful features of this platform, the update utility. From this screen, I can release a new version of my software. Here's how it works. I enter the version number, add the changelog or release notes, and then simply click release update. That's it. Whether I have 5 clients, 50 clients, or 500 clients, the update is pushed automatically to all client servers. There is no manual upload, no FTP access, and no third-party dependency. The system securely updates only the required encrypted files and applies changes safely on every client website. This means zero manual effort, zero client-side confusion, and full version control from one central dashboard. If it's a critical update, I can even mark it as mandatory. and the system will auto-install it without user confirmation. This is exactly how modern SaaS platforms handle updates, and now it's built directly into this license server. So overall, this is not just a license manager. This is a complete ecosystem. It includes advanced security layers, license lifecycle control, client management, notifications, encrypted package delivery, and one-click global updates. Everything is automated, everything is secure, and everything is scalable. Developer utility tools, built-in, secure, no third party. Alright, now let's move to one of the most powerful parts of this system, the developer utility tools. These tools are personally developed by me, specially for admin and developers. There is no third party plugin, no external script, and no dependency on outside tools. Everything is built from scratch and fully integrated into the admin panel. Internal and secure by design. All these utilities are internal tools. They are not publicly accessible, they cannot be opened directly by URL, and they only work inside the secured admin environment. This means no external access, no security loopholes, no risk of misuse. These tools are designed only for developers and system admins. Advanced search and replace utility. First, we have the advanced search and replace utility. This is not a basic search tool. It supports multi-pattern search, recursive search, regex, case-sensitive search, block-level search and replace, logs and history tracking. I can search across entire project, specific folders, specific files, uploaded files. This saves hours of manual work during updates or refactoring. Backup and export utility. Now let's talk about backup and export, one of the most critical tools. From here, I can export client data to Excel, CSV or JSON, create data-only backups, create full system backups, restore backups safely, track backup history, monitor disk usage and database size. Everything is compressed, versioned and secured. No external backup service is required. Then we have the structure viewer. This tool gives a live tree view of the entire license server structure. I can instantly see total folders, total files, disk size, exact directory hierarchy, and the best part, the structure is copy ready. So I can copy and share it easily for debugging or documentation. Next we have the PHP obfuscator and encryptor. This tool is built to protect sensitive PHP source code from being copied or reverse engineered. With obfuscation, the system automatically renames variables and functions, removes comments, and cleans the code while keeping it fully executable. For higher security, the encryption mode locks the files with license validation and runtime checks, so the code only works on authorized servers. This helps me securely distribute client packages and protect core business logic without using any third-party tools. Then we have the Excel email cleaner and validator. This tool helps clean large email lists in just one click. With this tool, I can remove duplicate email addresses, validate email formats, fix common typos like Gmail to Gmail, remove fake or test emails, clean spaces and formatting, export clean data to Excel, CSV or TXT. I can upload single Excel files or entire folders, select cleaning rules and process everything instantly. Now let's move to one of the most powerful security features of this system, the anti-tampering monitor. This feature is designed to protect your software even after it's installed on the client server. At the top, you can immediately see a real-time security summary, total tampering incidents, critical severity attacks, weekly activity, and affected domains. So you always know what's happening, where, and how serious it is. Now here's the most important part. If any protected file, core backend file, encrypted file, or system loader is modified by a hacker, a malicious script, a virus, or even manual unauthorized editing, the system reacts instantly. It automatically deletes all sensitive backend files from the client server to prevent further damage or data theft. That means no compromised access, no stolen logic, no cracked systems, zero trust for modified files. This keeps your software 100% secure by design. Below you can see the severity distribution, clearly showing whether incidents are low, high, or critical. So you can prioritize risks instantly. Then we have the most affected domains section, which helps you identify repeated attack targets and problematic environments. And here comes the real power, the detailed tampering reports. For every single incident, you can see incident ID, date and time, domain and client name, severity level, number of files affected, IP address of the source, and the exact action taken by the system. When you expand an incident, you even see which file was modified, how much it changed, server details like PHP version and server type, and confirmation that files were automatically deleted for safety. Everything is logged, transparent, and auditable. So this is not just monitoring, this is active defense. In short, this feature ensures your intellectual property is protected, your license system cannot be bypassed, and your clients can never run a tampered version of your software. This is enterprise grade anti-tamper protection built directly into the license server. No plugins, no third-party tools, no compromises. Now let's move to the license server security scanner, malware and threat protection. This is the built-in malware and threat detection system of the license server and all clients files. The moment you land on this screen, you can see the overall security status. Right now, the system shows system secure along with the last scan time. So you always know your environment is protected. At the top, you will see quick action buttons. Here I can run a security scan instantly. No waiting, no cron dependency. I can also view all security alerts, check detailed scan reports, access quarantine files, and clean old security logs in one click. Everything is centralized, everything is controlled. Below that, you get a real-time security overview. Critical alerts, total alerts, quarantine files, scans completed today, total scans, files scanned, threats detected and blocked, average scan time. So at a glance, I know exactly how secure my system is. Now the powerful part. This scanner doesn't just scan the client files, it also protects the license server core itself. If any malware, suspicious script, injected code, or unauthorized file change is detected, the file is instantly isolated, moved to quarantine, and blocked from execution. No manual action required. At the bottom, you can see recent alerts. If there are no alerts, the system clearly confirms no unread alerts, system is secure. That's confidence. The scanner runs on automatic intervals with live auto refresh, and you can also trigger manual scans anytime you want. So this is not a plugin. This is not third-party software. This is a native inbuilt security engine developed specifically for protecting client servers, license validation logic, encrypted system files. In short, this feature ensures malware protection, threat detection, file integrity, license server safety, peace of mind. This is enterprise grade security built directly into the system. So this was a complete walkthrough of my custom built license management and security system, designed, developed and optimized entirely from scratch. This is not just a license server, this is a full scale control system. From client management, license control, secure deployment packages and one-click updates to real-time heartbeat monitoring, file integrity checks, anti-tampering protection and advanced security scanning, everything is automated, centralized and secure. There are no third-party plugins, no external dependencies, no hidden risks. Every tool you saw, search and replace, backup system, structure viewer, code cleaner, obfuscation, encryption, notifications, monitoring, is internally developed and tightly integrated into the admin panel. This means higher security, better performance, full ownership of your system, and zero dependency on outside services. Whether you are managing 10 clients or 10,000 clients, this system scales effortlessly with full visibility, full control, and full protection. If you are a developer, agency, SaaS founder, or product owner who wants total control over licensing, updates, and client security, this is the kind of system that separates professionals from amateurs. Thanks for watching. If you want a custom license system, secure client management, or a fully private admin panel like this, feel free to reach out. This is not a demo, this is production ready power.